removing the most vulnerable buildings.
Question number 12, Clare Curran.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Does he stand by all his statements?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Yes.
Clare Curran.
Supplementary. Does he stand by his statements regarding the draft Commerce Commission recommendations for wholesale broadband pricing that, quote, in its current form it would be very problematic because it substantially reduces the income of that company, referring to Chorus, the Crown-backed ultrafast broadband network?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Yes.
Clare Curran.
Why does he want most New Zealand households to pay around $12 a month more for their phone and internet services than they otherwise would?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, firstly, I'd reject the proposition that they would be paying more. Secondly, I think it's important that New Zealand has a rollout of ultra-fast broadband. Thirdly, it's quite correct that the government's taking a very close look at that Commerce Commission ruling, which is an interim rule.
Clare Curran.
Does he believe it's a fundamental principle of our telecommunications regulatory regime that the regulator is independent to carry out its role without interference or undue political influence?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, of course, they're free to go about their work. The government then is free to decide whether it wants to adopt it.
Clare Curran.
Will he rule out legislation if the Commerce Commissioner comes back with a final decision that his government doesn't agree with?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Definitely not.
And that brings to a close questions for oral answer today.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Barbara Stewart.
I seek the leave of the House to correct a vote cast by New Zealand First last week on SOP number 40 in the name of Ian Lees-Galloway during the committee stage of the Alcohol Reform Bill. The vote should read 7 votes.
Leave is sought for that course of action. Is there any objection? There's no objection. The member may proceed.
Okay, the vote should read 7 votes in favour for SOP number 40. Thank you.
I thank the member, Barbara Stewart. Honourable members, I've received a letter from the Honourable Leanne Dalzell seeking to address under Standing Order 386 the Royal